Hey guys, I did a video last week on dairy products and how inflammatory they were, which is in my book here. So I want to just cover a little bit on irritable bowel disease. Now, one condition that is really common today is Crohn's disease. And the main driver for Crohn's disease is always inflammation at the root cause. Remember, it's always what I say in my book. The root cause of your chronic illness is inflammation. This is what we need to address. So Crohn's disease is also an autoimmune condition, like what I had, also autoimmune Graves. So with autoimmunity, your immune system is going hyper. It's on like high alert, and many things can trigger it off, like environmental factors, antibiotics, the foods we eat like gluten, dairy, sugar, and processed food, these kind of things. There's always different things for different people. There's not just one thing that's triggered it off. And what I'm finding with Crohn's patients is some of the supplements they're being told to take have actually got casein in. And if you watched my video recently on dairy, you will find out that casein is inflammatory. And at the root cause to why Crohn's disease may have happened, in a lot of cases, it's the dairy, which is the casein, and possibly whey as well, that has triggered the autoimmune reaction. And this is why dairy can be a trigger for you if you have Crohn's disease. So people who have Crohn's should not be having dairy at all in their diet because it's highly inflammatory to these patients. So moving forward, we need to get out the dairy from the diet so that your body can start to calm down, because casein is really hard for people to digest. They don't have the enzyme to be able to break the proteins down that are in the dairy products. So this is why people start to get really, really bad inflammation. This is before people have even had, I know like a lot of patients are getting some part of the small bowel taken away, and in some cases they're getting the large bowel taken away. But then they're getting replacements of these food substitutes which have got casein in. And this is the worst thing that could possibly be put into their body, when it was most probably dairy that triggered the autoimmune reaction in the first place. Now, dairy is another trigger to type 1 diabetes. Type 1 diabetes is also autoimmune. And this is why many babies, children start to develop type 1 diabetes. It is an autoimmune reaction because they are unable to break down the proteins from the milk products, from the baby milks and things. So this is what I do with my clients. I take them all the way back to birth, and we go into the health history of why you have developed your chronic illness and where it has come from. We have to find the pieces of the puzzle. We put everything together because there is always a root cause that's triggered it. It doesn't just happen. It's not just magic. There's something there that has triggered it. So this is what I do with all of the people that I speak with through Skype and all this online stuff we do today. So anyways, you will find in my book, reading from today's chapter, actually I might have said this on a video already. So, not just only that, it wreaks havoc on your hormones as well. In addition to creating mucus, conventional dairy is packed with hormones, pesticides, antibiotics, and drugs. And these drugs inevitably end up in our milk and they make their way into our system. So that's coming off the topic of IBD, but they are just, it's bad for your hormones. So milk and cheese are among the top causes. Listing this off, we've got arthritis, we've got constipation, allergies, IBS, PCOS, fibromyalgia, endometriosis, obesity, lung problems, anemia, ovarian problems, eczema, skin rashes, acne, cancer, and more. Research is now suggesting that dairy is also feeding your cancer cells. I'm writing a book too. I'm talking about it in that one. Milk has one purpose, and it's to make things grow. This is how it grows the cancer cells inside your body as well as these fibroids and things. This is also a cause. It's estrogen. You're feeding estrogen when you have all this dairy going into your body. Men as well, like women have more estrogen than men do, but men also have estrogen, and they're getting more estrogen because they're also eating too much estrogen. So, when you see men who have man boobs, you're right, this is caused by estrogen. So men who have boobs, you have estrogen. You're turning into a lady. So reduce the amount of estrogen if you want to get rid of your man boobs, or maybe you like them. I don't know. But it's all about estrogen dominance, which is what I'm writing about at the minute in my next book. But just think about this for anyone who's got irritable bowel disease. Please remove the dairy products from your diet because they create chronic inflammation and they are wreaking havoc on your body. And the longer you stay in that inflammatory state, the more you are fueling more disease. So you might have an irritable bowel disease now, but that irritable bowel disease can then turn into bowel cancer. That is one huge big concern with anyone who has irritable bowel disease. It can create those cancer cells to grow, as dairy is one, a feeder of cancer, but also because you're not getting the right nutrition into your body because, I don't know, what kind of diet have you been put on from the Western medicine? That's why I deal with people, because we need to get them back on a healthy diet so that they don't develop these awful chronic illnesses further down the line. We need to prevent. Prevention is essential. Anyway, guys, thank you for watching as always, and buy my book if you have not already. And if you need one-on-one coaching as well, just send me an email or a DM. And yeah, have a good day. If you enjoyed the video, please do give me a thumbs up and hit the subscribe button if you want more from me. And I'm also on Instagram at Holistic Danny, if I'm not being censored. Anyways, guys, have a really nice day.